Hello everybody, Cooper here and welcome back to another episode of the Mosswood Academy here on Cricket Captain 2023. I hope you're all doing very well today. Today we're going to be going over England's tour of South Africa, the couple of test matches that we played, as well as some one days and internationals, and of course the World Cup, which actually is being held in South Africa. I didn't realize that until I played the World Cup, obviously. But as you can see on screen, we did a clean sweep once again of England in these fixtures. We're going to start off with the first test. Bowled England all out for 164 in 72 overs. I've approached a new style of play on Cricket Captain, which is to bowl really defensively and just suffocate the opposition while trying to make them score as least amount of runs as possible per over, and eventually I would just bore them into getting themselves out. So this is what I've been trying to do since I think not yesterday's video, but the last video, but I forgot to mention it. But that's what we've been doing in the last couple of matches, and it seems to have been working very well. With Jones and Okoro picking up 3 wickets each. Joseph took 2 for 40 from 24 overs, and Lawrence got the other 2 wickets from his 7 overs. We then batted in our typical Bazball fashion, all out for 416 off 92 overs. Nobody made 100, oddly enough. Ferguson, De Villiers, Wellington and Fletcher each got half centuries. There were a few other little starts in there, but nobody really took off and made a big score. We then bowled them all out for 264. They batted for 136 overs. Joseph and Lawrence bowled the most of the overs. I think there was an end of day, so they did get their stamina restored, so I just bowled them again at the start of the day's play. But Joseph, 3 for 81 from 44.4 overs. Economy of 1.81 was outstanding. And then Lawrence, 4 for 62 with an economy of 1.48 from 42 overs, including 14 maidens. Bakewell for them faced 289 deliveries for only 72, was sort of their main batsman that scored the bulk of their runs. And then we won by 10 wickets in the end, requiring only 13, which we chased down in just over an over. Very comfortable stuff. Second test was very similar. We won by 8 wickets on this occasion. We batted first, they didn't bowl us out. We got 478 of just over 80 overs. They took the new ball, Fletcher got out, and then I declared. But hundreds to Wellington and Lawrence really set us up for a really big score. Kurtzen also got a half century in a very good performance by him. But Smith Jr., De Villiers and Ferguson didn't really do that well with the bat. We then bowled them all out for 264 from 112 overs. Joseph was the star man with the ball, picking up 4 for 66. From 35 overs. Allen, 112 from 277 was their main man scoring the runs. I believe they then batted again, and then we bowled them all out for 301 after they faced 141 overs. So we weren't as effective in this innings, getting the wickets quickly, but we were still very good. Zanderson picked up 459, Lawrence was 2 for 94, and Joseph picked up 3 for 46. And then in our second innings, we chased down the 90 runs from just under 20 overs, 8 wickets remaining, and we came out victors, doing very well once again. And then in the final test of the season, we did win by an innings and 135 runs. We were 9 for 560 was our first innings total, with De Villiers and Lawrence getting nice big hundreds in this match. Kurtzen got a nice half century. Everybody else sort of did their part, did their job. We then bowled them all out for 127, with Joseph picking up 6 for 33 in the first innings, was very, very good. And then in the second innings, we bowled them all out for 298, with the wickets fairly spread amongst everybody. Disco Jones didn't have the best series, admittedly, but we all did a really good job, I thought, of taking all 10 wickets, albeit taking a little bit longer as we were bowling more defensively. The one-day series was a little bit more one-sided. We did beat them by 274 runs in the first one-day international. Kurtzen and Dante Daniels both got nice hundreds, with Dante Daniels getting 124 off 76, finishing as the not out batsman with Fletcher. Lawrence and de Villiers also got half centuries, and then with the ball we bowled them all out for 150 after 43.4 overs. With Gibson Flair picking up 3 for 28, Okori going for 2 for 22. Joseph got 1 for 24 from his 10 overs, and Lawrence got 2 for 44 from his 10 overs. So a very good victory for us. Second one-day international was slightly closer. We did win by 158 runs. Everybody that batted made a half century, with Kurtzen finishing not out, unfortunately, on 99. Couldn't quite get to the 3 figures. We then bowled them all out for 185 from the 47 overs, with Lawrence and Gibson Flair each picking up the 3 wickets. Okori picked up 2, and Joseph and Zanderson each picked up 1. And in the third one-day international, we actually bowled first. Bowled them all out for 125. Each of the bowlers got 2 wickets each, in a very solid performance by the bowlers. And then with the bat, Ferguson got out early and we chased down the other runs fairly comfortably. Plenty of time left in the match as we won by 9 wickets. Then we played 2 20-over matches, the first of which we won by 124 runs. De Villiers got out for 43, nice and early. Then Ferguson got out for 81. Kurtzen and Lawrence finished as the not-out batsmen. Then with the ball, we were very good. Okori picked up 5 for 29 as we bowled out England for 91 after 17.4 overs. Zanderson picked up 2 for 21 from his 2.4. Joseph was really economical, going for 1 for 10 from his 4 overs, including 18 dot balls. He was really good. Flair and Lawrence also picked up wickets. And then in the final T20 match, we did win by 149 runs. We batted fairly well. We lost a couple of early wickets, but half centuries to Kurtzen and Lawrence really set us up for a decent total. We then bowled England out for 48 as Joseph took 7 for 17. I think that's the best T20 performance we've had so far. We had somebody take 8 for in a one-dayer, but I don't think in a T20 we've had someone take 7. So that was really good. But yes, we absolutely decimated England in this match. We then had the World Cup, and I won't go to the back screen because it will spoil the result. But we went through the group stage. We did very well in the group stage. We actually played England in our first group stage match. Bowled them all out for 177 after Joseph took 5 for 32. We did go fairly unchanged for the World Cup compared to our recent one-day series against England. But I believe there were 9 group stage matches and then there were 2 finals that were to be played. So we had Joseph pick up 5 for 32, Gibson Flair also picked up 2, and then the other bowlers each picked up 1. And then with the bat, we chased it down with 1 wicket remaining, finishing 1 for 146 off 26.1 overs. Fairly comfortable victory for us, with Ferguson being the best batsman, getting 75 not out. Our next match was against Sri Lanka. We did win by 169 runs. Ferguson got out for 99, unfortunately. Couldn't get the first 100 of the World Cup. That did go to Lawrence, though. He got a nice 103. Wellington and de Villiers also got half centuries, with Wellington finishing not out 88 off 48 balls. We bowled them all out for 208 after 42.3 overs. Lawrence picked up 359, and Lawrence got 3 for 59, and then Joseph got 3 for 15 from 10 overs, including 4 maidens. He was exceptional again. His record, which we'll go over in a minute, he was really good. And then we got to shuffle down a few matches. We move on to our next match, if I can find it. We beat Pakistan by 152 runs. We got 8 for 326 on our innings, with Afridi going through our top order. He ended up with 3 for 66. He's actually got a really good record. He's got 434 test wickets at the age of 30, so he's a chance to go on and finish really high up there in terms of the wickets. Lawrence got another one-day 100. I believe that's his 3rd for his career. Fletcher also got his first one-day 100 after getting a test 100 earlier in the season. But yes, those were the 2 batsmen that did really well. We were 5 for 82 at one point, and then the partnership between Fletcher and Lawrence really got us forward to getting a decent total. then bowled out Pakistan for 174. Lawrence picked up 4 for 35. Zanderson got 3 for 41. And Joseph got 2 for 30. Corey also bowled well. He got 1 for 22. Gibson Flair was not that good. He was none for 43 from his overs. After that match, we then shuffled forward again and we played Ireland. Poor Ireland, we absolutely battered them. They are just not very good in comparison to our team. We finished 4 for 429. De Villiers and Ferguson both got hundreds. Lawrence couldn't make it 300s in a row. He got out for 97. Kurtzen also got a half century in what was a very one-sided one-sided fixture. We then bowled them all out for 140 after 41 overs. Lawrence finished with 4 for 36. His bowling during the World Cup was exceptional. He's got a few other bowling performances which I will praise as we go forward, and then the other wickets were shared amongst the rest of our bowling cartel. We then had a few more group stage matches. We played Bangladesh in our next match. We bowled first on this occasion, bowled them all out for 190. Lawrence again picking up 4 wickets, got 4 for 48. Corey got 3 for 47, and Gibson Flair got 2 for 27, with Zanderson picking up the other wicket, finishing 1 for 25. And then with the bat, De Villiers got a half century, Kurtzen also got a half century. Lawrence and Wellington finished as the not-out batsmen, as we chased down the runs with 12 overs to spare. I don't know how many group stage matches we have left, but we've got one here up against the West Indies. We batted first. They bowled really well compared to some of the other teams that we'd faced. 288 for 7 was our total, with Wellington top scoring with 82. Ferguson also got 70 with the bat. Gibson Flair finished not out on 47. And then with the ball, we bowled them all out for 150. Zanderson picked up 3 for 44. And again, the wickets were shared pretty much with everybody in the lineup. And then I think this is our final group stage match, if I'm not mistaken. We had India. We batted first, got 8 for 359, and a pretty flat wicket, if I remember correctly, with lots of half centuries in the team. Did really well, then bowled pretty comfortably as well. Bowled them all out for 206 after 45 overs. Zanderson picked up 3, as he's been a really good opening bowler for us. Joseph got 2 for 29, another really economical performance. Corey got 2 for 48, and Lawrence 2 for 35 from his 8 overs. And after that last group stage match, nope, there's one more. There's New Zealand. I think New Zealand's the last one. We batted, yeah, this is the last one, I think. 5 for 465 from this match in our innings. Kurtzen finished 153 off 83 balls. He got stumped off the bowling of Hogan. Poor Hogan, 2 for 121 from 10 overs, not great. De Villiers also got 113 off 60 balls. Lawrence, 56 off 35. Dante Daniels finished not out on 72. Fletcher finished not out on 42. Bowled them all out for 228, with Gibson Flair picking up 3 for 42. And the other bowlers sort of did their job, sort of what I'd expect them to do, in a very comfortable win. This is actually the final group stage match. I'm sorry, guys. I keep misremembering. This is the final group stage match. We played Australia. And Australia are actually not very good anymore in cricket captain in this save file. We got 310 from our overs. Lawrence got another 100 in the group stage. I believe that's his third 100 of the group stage. So he was really good. And then with the ball, Joseph picked up 5 for 20, picking up another 5-wicket haul, including 3 maidens from his 10 overs. Lawrence picked up 2 for 35, and Corey got 2 for 34. And then Gibson Flair bowled really well, 1 for 27 from his 10 overs in what was a very comfortable victory. We then had the semi-final where we played the West Indies, and we beat them by 81 runs. We batted first, only got 274 on the board in what was a tricky batting conditions. But we did get a good, solid opening partnership going. De Villiers finished 73 off 91 before he got out. Ferguson got stumped off the bowling of Redwood, who's a former member of the Mosswood Academy. He got a nice 117 off 143. And then Kurtzen, Lawrence and Wellington really saw us through towards 274. bowled them all out for 193. Okori picked up 5 for 30. Joseph got 2 for 48, and Gibson Flair got 2 for 39 in a really strong bowling performance. And then in the final, we played Pakistan after they beat Ireland in the semi-final by 151 runs. And we beat Pakistan in the World Cup final. And we bowled first. Bowled them out for 197 in a very, very good bowling performance, as we have typically done so far in this tournament. And then with the bat, half centuries to Kurtzen and Ferguson. De Villiers just missed out on the half century. We chased it down in 34 overs, and we officially hold every piece of silverware that we can get our hands on at international level. We hold the T20 World Cup, we hold the One Day World Cup, and we are the current holders of the World Test Championship. Strangely enough, Bangladesh won the last World Cup, One Day World Cup, so that was a bit strange. But we'll go over the team details quickly. If we go over last competition, One Day International, that's not what I want. World Cup, thank you. Yeah, De Villiers was our top scorer, 629 runs at an average of 57. Lawrence was not far behind, 607 runs at 75.88. Also took 24 wickets with the ball at an average of 18. Everyone else sort of played their part fairly well. We did play with an unchanged 11 in the entirety of the World Cup. But the best bowler by far was Joseph. 25 wickets at 13 with an economy of 3.03. This man, for a 20-year-old, might be the best bowler I have ever used on Cricket Captain. He is incredible. Yeah, just a phenomenal bowler. But I'm not sure if this will be the end of the series, guys. If I'm going to stop for now. I'm going to press continue. We've received some job offers. I'm just going to decline them. We'll press continue. Welcome to the 2031 season. We are going to retain the captaincy, but I am going to say this will be the final episode for now. Unless you guys want me to keep playing this series, I do have other videos that I am producing at the moment, and obviously I've got uni and everything, which will keep me busy. But if you want to see more of this series, please let me know if you want to see more of it, because I'm happy to keep making videos of it. But for now, this will be the final episode, as we have achieved everything that I wanted to achieve in this save file. We've done very well. We hold all the gold, and I think I've done a decent job. So thank you so much for all the support on this series, guys. It has meant the world to me. But until next time, I obviously still will be making other videos. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.